You may know or remember that I'm a lawyer. I represent local governments and affordable housing developers, and I help to build thousands of units of affordable housing around the Bay Area and advise city councils and planning commissions on how to deal with development proposals and how to say no when they want to say no, and how to condition when they want to say yes, and all that stuff. Outside of my professional life, I've been active in the city on boards, livable city board, looking for things like Sunday streets. Also active in the Democratic Party, with many of you working on things like public financing and tenant protections and expanding access to health care and lobbying and lynching and getting arrested and doing all the stuff that activists do. And I think alone in the race, I actually have that 10-year record of being an activist for things that are worth fighting for. And I think that that's why I've been endorsed by groups like the California Nurses Association and the teachers and the tenants union and the San Francisco Labor Council and people like Tom Amiano and a majority of board of supervisors. And hopefully all of us up for democracy as well. This past week picked up the San Francisco Democratic Party, which I'm happy to have. I guess the final sort of credential is I've been a commissioner on our city's Building Inspection Commission and Board of Appeals. Stood up for tenants and historic preservation and neighbors who maybe weren't getting listened to the extent they should be by planning department. And so work to make our communities and our neighborhoods better places to live. I'm running because I love this city, because I grew up here, and I've always thought that I've always felt like the place that I can make a contribution would be in politics, and the things that we fight about, argue about, work on in politics really, really matter in terms of people's daily quality of life, whether, who gets to live in San Francisco, whether this becomes an affluent suburb of Silicon Valley, what we invest in, and all the things that we need to do. And I think that, I can make my contribution in politics and City Hall, working for the voters of District 8. So, any questions?
For one team in Vietnam, presidents who are not necessarily very popular and not very efficient, and yet it is very difficult to think how you're going to get out. And then, therefore, you catch-22 in the situation.
Thanks. Yeah, actually there's a couple of points I should probably address. Clearly there's some space between us on the Pakistan issue. Yes, our enemies are using Pakistani territory, loosely controlled Pakistani territory, as a haven. What I'm suggesting is that